Okay, I think we're both live and recording. Mike, I think you're muted.
Thank you, Mr. Kapoor. Good afternoon, everyone. Let's give it 2 or 3 if the city representatives are able to join us. I did receive notice from Director Bracy of DCED that she will be late, but still able to join us at about 1:10. So I think we can go ahead and get started without Director Bracy, but let's hang out another minute or two to see if the city's able to sign on.
Okay, Mayor's joining now.
Just spoke with Councilman Morgan as well. He's about to hop on.
Thank you, Cody.
Good afternoon, Mayor. Are you able to hear us okay?
Yes. Yes.
Thank you. And has everyone received the agenda packet that Mr. Deal circulated last week?
Yes.
Awesome.
Councilman Morgan is joining now.
All right, great. All right, looks like we have a majority here. Let's go ahead and get started. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you. It's been a while since we've last convened. I think we took the entire month of March off for different reasons, scheduling conflicts, what have you. But here we are, April 12th, Tuesday, 1 p.m., reconvening the Municipal Financial Recovery and Advisory Committee meetings. Thank you all for attending here today. The agenda packet was circulated by Mr. Deal. I think it was on Thursday of last week. Hopefully everyone has had a chance to receive and review it. Before we jump in, acknowledging our attendees here today, we are joined by Mayor Kirkland on behalf of the City of Chester, also Councilman Morgan. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Thank you for joining us here today. Thank you. We are also joined by Kelly Diaz. Ms. Diaz is on behalf of County Council, Delaware County Council. Good afternoon, Ms. Diaz.
Good afternoon.
And as mentioned previously, Director Bracy, on behalf of DCED and Governor Wolf's office, will be able to join us, but she'll be probably another 5 minutes or so before she's able to join. And also from our team, we have Chief of Staff Vijay Kapoor and Executive Assistant Cody Dill. Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon.
We'll call in this meeting to order. Our first agenda item is public comment. Those comments were circulated with the agenda packet. Into the potential sale of CWA. One comment, I believe it's in regards to the waste incinerator. It doesn't specifically say which contract, but it goes on to speak about health of the residents. So I think that's what it's related to, but I'm not sure. Another comment asked that we post the MFRAC agendas prior to the meetings. I think we can accommodate that one. So we'll dig into that and circle back. And then the last two comments pertain to city parks. And one was a 7-year-old reaching out, asking for some assistance with a park cleanup that he'd like to organize or he and his family would like to organize. So sharing the comment with the full committee, does anyone have any particular comment they'd like to address?
I guess just me from the most recent one, you said a 7-year-old reached out for assistance in cleaning up a park. Is there any way you can, I guess, circulate that, I guess, comment or information for the individual so that we can maybe be able to get in contact? Unless, I'm not sure if he reached out to someone else as far as mayor and council.
Their contact information is in the comment and in the agenda packet that was
Okay.
circulated Thursday.
Gotcha. We'll take it. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Councilman. Well, hearing none, we'll move on to the status of the receiver's recovery plan. This update is generally provided by Mr. Kapoor. Mr. Kapoor, would you like to take it from here?
Sure, I've got just really one item, and the receiver is going to cover two other items in his report. As the committee knows, and I think as the public knows, the receivers team and the city's team are continuing to work together on a variety of issues. Dealing with financial issues as well as operational issues. One area that we just wanted to put out there to the public, hopefully they've noticed a difference here, is as the public may know, the bulk trash services were outsourced about a month ago. JP Mascaro is doing those. They spent about a month doing kind of an initial cleanup around the city, and now they are collecting one piece of bulk trash per household with the household's regular trash tank. So again, a household can put out one piece of bulk trash with their regular trash, and that is being picked up. That started on April 4th. Also in the public works end, and also in terms of the cleanliness of the city, we've also been able, and the city and the receiver have also been able to add an additional 4 people to the public works department to assist with, again, a variety of issues that the city needs to both in terms of cleanliness issues as well as streets and otherwise. And now that as the weather's finally getting warmer, grass cutting as well. So we just wanted to let the community know that's what's been going on, and happy to answer any questions that the committee may have.
Thank you, Mr. Kapoor. Does anyone have any questions of Mr. Kapoor before we move on? All right, we're hearing none. Thank you again, sir. We'll jump right into our next agenda item, and our last item for the day is a brief update from me, committee members. 2 particular updates we wanted to provide is that we do now have a judge assigned to receivership to our at the Commonwealth Court level. Judge Seisler was appointed at the beginning of March. So we want to thank the Commonwealth for making that appointment, and she's already been active and involved, but really just wanted to acknowledge to the full committee and to the public at large that a judge has been assigned in our case. The second issue was just announced just yesterday afternoon, and that is that the Supreme Court has decided to hear the case, the potential monetization of CWA. So that matter will be advancing on to Supreme Court. We have no idea at this point of timelines, how long that process may take. Obviously, who knows where the courts may go. But just yesterday, we did receive notice that the Supreme Court has decided to take up the case. So more to come on that one. We'll certainly keep everyone informed as we progress forward. The second 2 is a thank you to the public at large, and in particular to the city's HR department and Councilman Morgan for the work with filling vacancies. Dr. Pettiford and her team have been pressing forward, and majority, if not all, of the vacancies that were identified at the beginning of the year, I think, have been filled at this point. It's always ongoing. There's always more vacancies and more work to be done, but at least that initial slate has been pretty well addressed. And just want to say a thank you to Dr. Pettiford and her team and to the public at large that has been came out in droves to respond to those postings, in particular police and firefighter or public safety positions. And lastly, just to say that the work on long-term financial planning is still underway. We do owe the public at large an update on the ARPA planning and what that budget looks like, 5-year projections, a capital plan, what have you. Just wanted to share that work is still pressing forward, and hopefully we'll have more to share in a reasonable time frame. Does anyone have any questions of me? For me? All right, well, hearing none, before we wrap up, we'll just open it up to the full committee to see if there are any comments, anything anyone would like to share. We're back to 11-minute meetings. We got to add some things to the agenda. All right, well, hearing none, thank you all for convening here again today, and to acknowledge Director Bracy, my apologies for not recognizing you previously. But thank you all for meeting here today, and we are adjourned.
Thank you.